Okay, so is it attachment then?
It's philosophy. You are not talking about philosophy. You are talking about some fucking guy in San Diego that, have a relationship with. That's not wisdom. That's barely romance,
No,
for Christ's
I was
sake.
talking about attachment because you said attachment. Like I'm saying that in general because of death, I have learned that attachment has no purpose, but connection, relationships, love, forgiveness, because of death is really important. So I don't like to sever relationships ever. Very
Well, you're
rarely.
a pretty nice person. I mean, nice people don't do that. Um, so, anyways, I mean, I hear you, but I mean, that's just because you're a nice person. That's why people like you, and people talk to you because you're not, you know.
No, they don't like me, and I've been a cruel person before, so I like me like my BFS Isa, she hates me.
Yeah, well, she wants to protect her little bubble. That's why people block people. They don't want to have them living rent free in their head, echoing their fucking bullshit voice, saying their stupid
I
sounds.
mean, but the thing is, I used to have burners, and I would listen to her like just lying about me, having like long ass conversations about me, and it got to me. It's like stop spreading lies about me. Stop like having 3 hour conversations with Timothy, whoever his name is, like about me. It's like really like, and so that plus being mentally unstable, being medicated, all of it. And I was just like, F this B. And I said some crazy stuff about her on social media.
Mm.
I
Oh,
did do
that's
it.
what's up. Yeah, I forgot that part. Yeah, there's a lot of other shit that I forgot. But, anyways, this is the present moment now. And, we have done a long meditation here, reading this book called The Best Enlightenment Quotes to Awaken Your Inner Buddha
Amen.
by Karen
Inner
James.
Buddha? Okay, do you believe Jesus is God?
Yes.
Then do
So
you
and
believe
so
Jesus?
are you. Congratulations. Now you know the secret of that game too. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
But then you're not Jewish.
Hey, we got an angel in the room.
I miss the other angel.
Angela.
Yeah.
Oh,
She left.
she's a anti-Semitic neo-Nazi. What do you mean? Why do you miss her? She's a loudmouth, obnoxious Persian Nazi.
She's Afghan.
Close enough.
I think she got off the app during my like scandal while I was locked up. No, I just found a picture of it. I mean, a video of it. I don't think you saw it.
I don't want to see it.
It's so bad. I know a girl from Clubhouse and she disappeared and I think she may have killed herself.
This has been your ASMR NLP flute experience with Nora Bandura. Can I show you how bad my cat was? Yeah, you showed me.
No, I just found a picture of it. I mean, a video of it.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Nora, you may be talking to the most annoying man on the world in the world.
I'm more annoying, don't worry.
Cool, Nora. We put up 10 new YouTube videos across multiple
Nice.
accounts. We've already gotten thousands of views today in my pizza shirt. People are like
Nice.
looking at me in a giant pepperoni and they're like, I think I might have some pizza tonight. Papa John. Papa John. Papa John. Mr. Pizza. Numb with the lonely lust of Mr. Pizza, Mr. Pizza, I want some pizza. The Mr. Pizza Show. Cool, Nora. We did it, Nora.
We did it.
Is as vast as the ocean. There are no insignificant thoughts or feelings, no ordinary experiences, no moments unworthy of kind attention. All is consciousness, or if you prefer, all is God. Beyond all our limited and outdated ideas of what those words mean, even the smallest wave is sacred. Here in the vast open space that you are, as Jesus said, whatever you do unto the least of these, you do unto me. And perhaps he was talking about you. Earth and sky, woods and fields, lakes and rivers, the mountain and the sea are excellent schoolmasters. From self-shining presence, awareness is not the result of effort. There is no need to try to do something with the expectation that suddenly awareness will be there. Presence awareness is always here and now, whether it is recognized or seemingly lost. It is not something that can be created or destroyed. Conceptual thinking is like the cloud that seemingly blocks the sun. Being at ease in non-conceptual naturalness is presence awareness already here and now. Recognize
my girl
again.
BB. Oh baby. Baby's world.
Hey, BB. Welcome to the show, BB.
Hello.
Hello? How are you?
Hello. Oh, I don't fucking know. I think I'm okay. I mean, it is Halloween, right?
Have you taken the deepest breath of the day?
No, let me do it right now.
Welcome to the show, BB.
All right, I'm here.
Awake! Awaken now, BB. This is your ASMR chakra cleansing NLP experience. Shh. So what are you doing the rest of the day, BB? Are you out tonight? Happy Halloween. When the pumpkin is boiling, split it.
Oh, so I was out last night and I had quite a lot of drinks. So I don't know if I should. My friend's just messaging me. I don't know if I should go out, but also it is just pouring down outside. So
Oh,
I
shucks.
don't know. Maybe it's better tomorrow.
Well, that just means the clouds are seeded, BB. Something.
No, we might just have some kind of a flooding here tomorrow if it continues. But anyway, trick or treating. Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Where's Ethan Conti?
Hello?
I am here. Did someone ask for me? Yes, I fucking hate that Nora Bandora. I blocked her. You shall see what she posts on her ex account. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh, I have blocked her. I do not want her living in my head. I do not want to think of her. I do not want to speak with her. I do not want to hear her. I do not want to know about her. Look what she has posted on her ex account. Phoenix is here. Phoenix, let me show you what Nora has posted on her ex account.
Phoenix. I think I'm okay. I mean, it is Halloween, right?
Have you taken the biggest bounce of the day?
Let me get right now.
Welcome to the show, BB.
Baby,
I
got.
BB, I got you.
Wake. Waking now, baby. This is your ASMR chakra cleansing NLP experience.
So what are you doing the rest of the day, baby? Are you out tonight? Happy Halloween. When the pumpkin is boiling, split it.
So last night, I was like,
That just means the clouds are seated, baby. Something.
It might just have some kind of a flooding here tomorrow if it continues. But anyway,
I am here. Did someone ask for me? Yes, I fucking hate that Nora Bandora blocked her. You shall see what she was on her ex account. Let me show you. Let me show you. Oh. I have blocked her. Do not want to live in my head. Do not want to think of her. Do not want to speak with her. Do not want to hear her. Do not want to know about her. Look what she has posted on her ex account.
It's Halloween, right?
Have you taken the biggest bounce of the day?
Let me get right now.
Welcome to the show, BB.
Alright, I'm here.
Waking now, baby. This is your ASMR chakra cleansing NLP experience. So what are you doing the rest of the day, baby? Are you out tonight? Happy Halloween. When the pumpkin is boiling, split it.
So I was like last night, I had like drink. So I learned that should breakfast. I don't know if I should go out, but also it is job pouring down. So it's very special tomorrow.
That just means the clouds are seeded, baby. Something.
It's really it might just have some kind of a flooding here tomorrow if it continues. But anyway, Where's
I am here. Did someone ask for me? Yes, I fucking hate that Nora Blackter. You should see what she posts on her ex account.
I think it's pretty funny, right, Nora?
What's funny? Oh yeah, for sure.
Comedy and music, Nora. You know, you can do anything you want to do. If you want to be a performer, a musician, a meditation teacher, a yoga teacher, a fitness instructor, anything you want to do, you can do it. You can film it. You can make a movie about it. Hello, welcome to the room, Stefan.
It's Steven, but yeah, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
Good. Curious, I was wondering how your campaign, how's your campaign going?
We're doing great. I'm expecting tomorrow
I got suspended on Instagram again.
Oh no, your
Why are they suspending me?
because it's detecting inauthentic behavior.
I didn't even post anything.
Exactly. So Steven, back to your question. I am anticipating dropping off 1,600 to 1,700 signature petitions Monday prior to 5 p.m. Obviously, so it's going good. We're getting there, hour by hour, day by day, closer, but a little bit closer, a little bit closer.
Is this your first
U.S.
campaign?
U.S. congressional.
Have you run for like local offices before?
Yeah, committeeman in the Illinois Republican Party.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like so.
We can't hear you.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna run for office. Like that would be like such a crazy thing for me to. No, I'm just saying. Like, it's such a crazy. I would never think to be like, you know what I should do today? I think I should run for office for something. You know, like that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like crazy. I don't think I'd ever get elected for basically anything because I don't represent a wide enough view. But
Well, what
yeah,
you don't understand is when you run, it's a process, and it's technically the same process every single time you run. So part of it is like magic, where the expression think no, do, or think no, dare, do, remain silent. So it's like an alchemical formula when you run. It's a little bit like joining a brotherhood or some type of like initiation into some type of ritual. It's really an interesting experience to practice. This is my second practice.
would you recommend doing it for fun?
I would say you should look at it as like a spiritual development type of thing. And if you find that fun, that type of magic art, go for it. Politic and magic are basically synonymous.
That's fascinating. In what ways are magic and running for office the same?
Well, any word with the letter C, you can attach a K to it. Any word with the last letter C, you can attach a K to it, like music, comic,
Mm-hmm.
Islamic, magic, poetic, politic. Anything with a C, you can add a K, and then you realize that they're all essentially communication and framing and branding. You know, look at my pepperoni pizza T-shirt right now. Now look at your psychedelic mushroom as Steven, not Stefan, Steven. And just know that all communication, whether in pictorial or in written or words, you know, and sound
Or
transmission,
spoken.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's all just magic. It's spells. So you're the caster. It's what you say, it's what you put out, it's what you read, it's what you say, because reality is shaped by your thoughts, not the other way around. And the more neurolinguistic programming you do on yourself, the more you can control the environment. That's the theoretical theory. Not saying it's going to happen overnight, but on the long, you know, the lar or
In the
the
long
law,
haul.
yeah, the
Yeah.
law of large numbers, the more spells you cast with frequency and pattern, the more you
The
become
more.
a pattern to the world. And when you become a pattern to the world, the Tao Te Ching says, you know, it's basically super intelligence is what I would call
Okay. Cool. What's your I'm actually curious. Does the Republican Party have a stance on psychedelics?
it. um,
Are they like? Is it kind of like not taught? Is it just not a? It's probably like just not an issue right now, right? Like neither party is really talking about it. I'm just curious.
I mean, I don't know because see, dispensaries are everywhere now in every state, and they're big
Yeah, for weed.
businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all you need is cannabis and red wine to do the sacrament. It's. I was talking to Nora here about the Eucharist. Technically, the burning bush, the wine and the bread. You know, that's the Trinity. Those are three, you know, cupboard type items like honey. So dude, you don't need to talk about it because it's just a smoking product or an edible product if you want to just do edible. But you know, if you want it instantaneously, you got to smoke it. If you want it in an hour's time, you got to eat it. But tetrahydrocannabinoid delta 9 is a psychedelic chemical to essentially all the books say that it loosens the girder of the soul. So if you want the Holy Spirit, you have to take the sacrament, which you could say cannabis or the burning bush most likely.
You can attach a K to it.
Interesting. Um, I'm just thinking about like things that I would actually like. I mean, I'm kind of a weirdo, so I don't know that what I care about would ever be like talked about politically. Hey, do you have like a stance on prison reform at all? That would be another issue that I'd be like, you know what? I would go to the polls for that guy if you were talking about like prison reform.
Well, I think anybody who is currently incarcerated for a nonviolent narcotic offense, especially cannabis, 100%, all of those people should be immediately released and given $1,000.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Help them on their way and get them the hell out of prison.
Get him out of, give him a little $1,000 booster.
Yeah, they're going to need that. You can't just dump people in prison onto the streets and say, good luck. Bye.
That is true. That's true. What are the biggest things that you're running on? Like, what are the biggest issues that you're running on?
I'm running on peace. I wouldn't say I'm a conscientious objector. I am a warrior, poet, philosopher knight, prepared to go to battle to the very ends of the earth. But at the same time, I just want to be left alone, you know, on my Japanese meditation cushion overlooking my garden in the sunset. So, a fine balance. I want peace. I want joy. I want abundance for myself and for everyone, for my neighbor and for me. That's what I'm running on.
What
Love.
I
Abundance.
understand. I
Love
understand.
and
Love,
abundance.
an abundance of love and peace. How does that show in terms of like what you'd be voting for in U.S. Congress? Like, how would you like? What would you? What actions would you take to bring more love and abundance and peace?
Well, the publishing industry and transparency and just calling out the top 10 of HR acts and where the money's going and giving more transparency. If I am an elected politician, I'm hopefully will accrue many followers through social media and will be able to educate in the same way that Thomas Massey, Rand Paul, and others are exposing a lot of waste. Doge, especially, they're still showing contracts for international education scams. It's in the billions and billions. There's just so much fucking fraud. Hundreds of millions a year with this contract over there. It's like, holy shit. Holy shit. The whole system runs off of federal dollars. And it's all being borrowed from the Federal Reserve, who supposedly doesn't take advice, monetary advice, from Congress. They will not take any advice from Congress, and they don't give any advice. It's monetary versus fiscal. So the monetary policy is how do we buy, what bonds do we buy, who do we buy them from? The fiscal advice is we don't care what you spend the money on. Just tell us what you need, and we'll work it into our model of manipulation. So I have insight into internal mechanisms and operations of my young 42 years, having worked in multiple federal agencies and multiple large tech corporations. I believe there's not a speck of dust out of place in the whole universe. The system is primarily is pretty much maximized already. Everything's bitted up, totally organized. All I can hope to do if I get into Congress is be the opposite of AOC and Mamdani and expose them for the charlatan communication hypnotist actors that they are, because they're not talking about the actual system. They're talking about manipulating the system. And so I just hope to bring more transparency and education to myself and others about how the whole financial industrial complex actually works, from the Federal Reserve to BlackRock. Because you didn't just get a Pfizer. Are you vaccinated, Stephen?
Yes.
I knew you were. And you're double boosted, double vaxxed, triple boosted.
Yeah, I think I'm double boosted. I double boosted.
You double, and you got the flu shot too, right?
No.
Oh,
I don't
you?
think I got a flu shot.
Oh well, I really encourage you to get the flu shot. Can you do a testicular check for me right now? Take your right hand, place it below your nutsack, feel around there. Tell me what you feel. Okay.
I mean,
Testicular
nothing's really
check.
changed down there.
Okay, testicular check is completed. Anyways, moving on. Stephen, in response to your question, I'm just saying that I do thoroughly believe that in every conversation, the greatest value that I can bring to that short interaction is the following statement. Take the deepest breath of the day and hold it for 10 seconds. Let it go and say, I am a flower.
I am a flower.
Now take the second deepest breath of the day. Oh, my man, Honey Badger has arrived. He told me my last room sucked. And dude, I got to tell you, like, I was sitting there doing yoga, working out, and it's not all for you, bro. You do better. Bro, I am doing better over here. I was working out, man.
I think you're the only would you call yourself a Buddhist? Are you a Buddhist?
Oh, of course I am Buddha. So are you. We all are Buddha. You know,
Okay.
Stephen, I read a great quote. It says, "You are the sky, and everything else is just the weather." So my mom is going to be here in about 2 hours. And let me tell you, if that statement is true, my mother can become a thunderstorm. And so and she's staying with me for a week. Now, I know everything is moment to moment, day to day, but I hope that all the years of education that I have done on this app and reading all these books helps me have the most joyful experience with my mother. And I already have said to myself, take a vow of silence before she gets here. Because a lot she my this app and my mom are like the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
Meaning that
Not discussing.
my mom wants to use me as Clubhouse for her talk therapy. And then
Oh.
I can fall into the trap of doing the same thing with her, but
Mhm.
the problem is it indulges her, and then it becomes a circular conversation, and then I end up wasting a lot of my time talking instead of doing, or just sitting and meditating and doing nothing. Like my mom has that ability to basically create thunderstorms, and I play into it. But if I take a vow of silence and I tell her, Mom, while you're here, I've already taken a vow of silence, so please, like, if I seem like I'm a deaf mute retard, just know that I want like an ASMR peaceful experience when you're staying with me. I'm going to explain it to her because I want to frame it. So if she's like, you're not saying anything, I'll be like, well, I already told you. I've taken a vow of silence so we can control the auditory experience of our visit together. And I hope you appreciate that. Let's take the deepest breath of the day. And she'll say, fine.
Lovely. Can I share what I do with my mom?
Yeah, go ahead.
One of the things that has helped me a lot with my relationship with my mom is to search for in what ways she is intelligent and beautiful and has a lot to give to the world. And I look to learn from her in those areas and to explore how she thinks about those things that she's really good at, or the things that she really brings value to. And there are also things that she doesn't bring value to, and is might be hateful, or there are things that people love, and there are things that people hate, and there are things that people are neutral to. And I have made a point to focus on the things that person loves, and to try to change the subject when she's moving to things that she hates, right? And that has helped me a lot with the relationship with my mom, to focus on the things that I really could learn from this person, and and to kind of move this subject matter when it's around things that she might think she's more educated in than she is. You're never going to make all of the people happy all day, like a hierarchy over simple. But John, it sounds like you have a
No, I mean, I hear you, but what I've found with my mom is my mom just wants me to be in the present moment, and unfortunately, I can get out of the present moment. And I'm just hoping this time around, like, because every time, I'm with my mom, it's like an experiment. It's like, how much more have I improved in terms of, like, tolerating behavior, tolerating obnoxious behavior? Because I think my mom can devolve into, like, a child, like a little girl. And it can get very annoying very quickly. So breathing is truly my greatest friend, and that's like the spirit. So, anytime that I find myself getting stressed, if I just can gently remind myself, just keep breathing. And then that essentially is like a reset. So the fresh breath reset truly is like turning your computer on and off to like get to that next moment and let it go.
Sure.
And anyways, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna I think maybe a week with my mom is probably too much. Last time she stayed here for a week, she left after 4 days, just disappeared and went to the airport.
That sounds. John, you've bitten off a lot. I don't know if you can chew it, but you've certainly taken a big bite of all you can eat mom for the next week. So.
Well, she is staying in my Airbnb unit, so she has a set of keys. She can't get into my apartment, and so I'm hoping that we're gonna have a nice open experience. But if things get too stressful for me, I'm just gonna say, Mom, here's a cell phone. She doesn't even have a cell phone. I'm going to say, guess what? I got you your first smartphone. Here you go. It even has a Gene Kitover Instagram. And you can, take photos and post Instagram photos of the garden. So, anyways, I'm just being maybe ridiculous here. But I wish I could, like, make my mom into, like, my robot. But I know that, like, she is an unstoppable thunderstorm. So the best thing to do in a thunderstorm is to just, like, stay out of the way of the lightning. Stay in the house, in the center, on wood, and don't get zapped. Because when I achieved enlightenment, Stephen, it was at a bagel shop. Guess what the cashier said to me?
What did the cashier say to you, John?
My mom was screaming at me about the bagel order, and like really upset because she didn't get the bagel she wanted. And so this is when I achieved total enlightenment. And this is what the cashier said as I was paying. She looked at me and she said, "Oh, you didn't know?" I said, "What? No, what?" And she says, "You're just along for the ride." And that's when I achieved complete and total
That's a cool story.
I started laughing. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I had no idea.
Hey, find the beauty in the thunderstorm too. Thunderstorms can be beautiful, and also enjoy the ride.
So, anyways, but my mom is driving with me to Springfield. I have to submit 1,600 signatures by Monday, 5 p.m. And we're very close. So my mom is going to drive down there with me. I'm probably going to rent a car. I mean, I could drive my car, but I think I'd be more comfortable in a rental car knowing that, like, my car could possibly have a problem, sabotage the journey.
Okay. Keep me posted. I'm curious how this goes.
Oh, you'll know. Because, I mean, every single day that I do something for this campaign, I photograph it or film it, and I always create a room about it. So, like,
cool. And also, if you're with your mom at any point in time, I'm in the room, I'd love to meet her on. You can get her on Clubhouse. I can talk to her.
I could do that, but you know what I have experienced, Stephen? Because I have helped people get on the internet before. Guess what happens?
A lot of things could happen.
Well, I could tell you what happens because I have run this experiment before with a homeless gentleman who started raising donations through all my social media. And it turns out that they don't want to do anything anymore. All they want to do is get on the internet to have pointless conversations to raise money.
It sounds like a congressman. I think we've gone full circle, John.
Correct. We've gone from the state of duality to the state of non-duality, back to the state of now. And great things are happening, Stephen. So I hope you have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this fun.
You as well. Enjoy the ride. Take care.
Okay, you too. Bye. Okay, Nora, this has been your Clubhouse Vampires, Demons, Trolls, Halloween room. Anything else you want to say? Ben, anything you want to say? Because I'm going to cut the clown house. Dr. Ben, you've been here a long time. Have you had fun? Is this a great Clubhouse experience for you?
Awesome, brother. Well, you've taken me through the undulation of the depths and the skies and the limits, and I was laughing, especially about your mum. It's awesome. Being a storm. I had one of those, but she was a narcissist one, but I don't know whether I was able to paint such a beautiful picture the way you did about it, but I probably should have been able to, but certainly enlightening anyway, and good luck with your campaign. And I'm hearing it from the other side of the world, brother, and I reach out to you. It's great. But just the way you're able to attenuate, the extremity and the domains and the the heavens and the deeps and go through it all. It's just magnificent. It's very artistic and enlightening and just cultural. There's no culture behind anything that you hear from Clubhouse, but you get it. I get a sort of an idea of the Americans, and they're quite opinionated. But man, you break up those opinions beautifully, eh?
Yeah, Americans have turned politics into their philosophy, and unfortunately, because their culture or because their philosophy is so unphilosophical and stupid. I mean, it's like all these rooms suck on this app, and it's really because nobody's reading anything. I heard somebody read a book today, then I was like, oh yeah, I was like, that's where it's at. I was like, nobody here does that. And this one guy did it for like 10 minutes. I was like, that was the best 10 minutes I've heard on Clubhouse, in a long time. He was reading about, what was his name? David, or whatever the fuck his last name is. But, anyways, it's just a really good reading about language and words.
Yeah, if you can pick up a book, even the Bible, and articulate and express it, and go through the like reading Shakespeare and reading all the characters, in their own voice, and it's incredible, eh? And that's what's missing on the app. It's like there's no culture that comes out of the app itself. You can never get. It's like you said before. It's only it's a single dimension thing that communication exercise, isn't it? But whatever comes out of that, you have to interpolate that and expound on it in your own mind to extrapolate how it needs to feel, and turn it into a dance on your own body and physically become engaged. But in a better way than what's formatted on the app normally. But I think the Americans miss a lot of. That's what I see with them. They don't seem to have a culture. They're bereft of culture, even.
Well, you could say that you could say that the American movie catalog is like very cultural. You could say that is very American. The most American thing probably America's ever generated is all the movies this country has generated.
Okay. So there has been. I used to, Dan Belushi and all, Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. But hey, what was that movie?
I'm just saying the whole catalog of all American films from 1900 all the way up till now. It's like the most.
True.
I've heard it said that that's the biggest export that America's ever made is all the movies.
Yeah, well, that's the Bible itself, isn't it? That's the book of words for America. That what you said, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, and there's certain movies that, symbolically reference the culture or the wisdom that you're talking about. So it's all just hidden away in, huge 2-hour hypnosis movies to get you to spend $20.
And to blow your mind.
Yeah. I mean, I think Star Wars is probably like one of the best, especially the George Lucas ones. I mean, the early one, to me, those are still like some of the best movies ever made. Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker, that is the perfect representation of like an alchemical formula, science fiction, space travel, all that perfectly done. Dune is probably another good version of it, but I think people like Star Wars more because it's probably simpler. Dune is rather more exotic and bizarre in a way.
What about Lost in Space? That was a start of that stuff.
Yeah, Lost in Space. that TV show Danger, Will Robinson, Danger. All that is playing out right now. I mean, we're getting these types of robots.
But it's like you say, it's all that. It was before but the animations, and half of them were physical and real, make things out of cardboard or styrofoam and stuff, and conceptualising Thunderbirds was a big take on that before it came AI, but it was
Numb
virtual AI because it was all mechanical.
with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, all devourer, all begetter. Given me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. O Pan, Eopan, 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 pan, pan, pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. O Pan, Eopan, 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 pan. I'm awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come, Eopan. I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. I am Pan. Eopan. Pan. Pan, Pan. I am thy mate. I am thy man. Goat of the flock. I am gold. I am God. Flesh to thy bone. Flour to thy rod. With hoofs of steel I race on the rocks through solstice stubborn to equinox. And I rave. And I rape. And I rip. And I rend. Everlasting. World without end. Mannequin. Maiden. Man and man. In the might of Pan. Eopan. Eopan. Pan. Pan. Eopan.
I'm about to banish you. Where is my... I'm just... Yeah.
We got it in there. It's the Hymn to Pan. It's a poem by Crowley.
So, they turned into the god? Who was Pan?
Prima.
The mind virus has been deposited.
Honey, we are going to enjoy and express the art of letting go. Letting go. That hit me really quickly out of nowhere.
Numb with the lonely lust of devildom. Thrust the sword through the galling fetter, all devourer, all getter. Given me the sign of the open eye, and the token erect of thorny thigh, and the word of madness and mystery. O Pan, Eopan, 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 pan, pan, pan. I am a man. Do as thou wilt, as a great God can. O Pan, Eopan, 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 pan. I'm awake in the grip of the snake. The eagle slashes with beak and claw. The gods withdraw. The great beasts come, Eopan. I am born to death on the horn of the unicorn. meditating?
Not regularly, like TM style, no. But other micro forms of it, yes. In fact, I'm doing it right now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how to answer that question. Like, I'm not really sure if anything changes. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with being Sumerian, but, I do apply for jobs. Hear back from nothing. I'm taking a class, 4-week class in November through December. We're going to spend the winter in Forks, doing winter fishing. So a lot of December, January, February, some of March.
She never fears the freedom to unfold. You do not grasp one aspect over another, for there is nobody to grasp. When you understand something and live it without living, and live it without being stuck to the formulation, what you have understood dissolves in your openness. In this silence, change takes place of its own accord. The problem is resolved and duality ends. You are left in your glory, where no one has understood and nothing has been understood. Ding! Ding! All the blossoms are seedless, yet big with all manner of fruit. The voice in the waste is needless, since my soul in its splendor is mute. Though the height of the hill be deserted, the soul of a man has its mate. With the wide sky skirted, his heart is reverted to commune with fate. Far flings out the spur to the sunset, its help to the hope of the sun, that all be enfolded if one set, that none be apart from the one. In the sweep of the wings of the weather, marked bright with the silvery gills, for flickering feather, bring all things together to nest in the hills. Like a great bird poised in the ether, the mountain keeps watch over earth, and the child that lies sleeping beneath her, wild-eyed from a terrible birth. By noise of the world unshaken, by dance of the world not bedinned, the hill bides forsaken, yet only to waken her lover, the wind. Like a lion asleep in his fastness, or a warrior leant on his spear, the hill stands up in the vastness, the stars grow strangely near. For the secret of life and its gladness are hidden in strength that distills, portion of madness from base to sadness and grown wild in the hills. Though the earth be disparted and rended, thus only the great peaks change, with their images molded and blended to all that a fancy may range. Silence my song could not that I will blow your breath, together change what Okay, I'm gonna put a mantra on. Let's do. I want to hit a copyright. What should I think of? We could just do the Tao Te Ching. I'm probably gonna go to the gym right now. Ugh, maybe I don't have enough time.
Should I go to the gym?
There's more to imagine when you listen.
Yeah, we go if we
Audible.
can.
Or should I go to mass?
I'll go to the gym.
Tao Te Ching can be
That's
translated
the real
as
mass, the body,
book of the
the
immanence
mass
of
of
the
the
way,
body.
or the book of the way and of how it manifests itself in the world, or simply the book of the way. Since it is already well known by its Chinese title, I have let that stand. About Lao Tzu, its author, there's practically nothing to be said. He may have been an older contemporary of Confucius, 551 to 479 BCE, and may have held the position of archive keeper in one of the petty kingdoms of the time. But all the information that has come down to us is highly suspect. Even the meaning of his name is uncertain. The most likely interpretations, the old master, or more picturesquely, the old boy. Like an Iroquois woodsman, he left no traces. All he left us is his book, the classic manual on the art of living, written in a style of gem-like lucidity, radiant with humor and grace, and large-heartedness and deep wisdom, one of the wonders of the world. People usually think of Lao Tzu as a hermit, a dropout from society, dwelling serenely in some mountain hut, unvisited except perhaps by the occasional traveler arriving from a 60s joke to ask, "What is the meaning of life?" But it's clear from his teachings that he deeply cared about society, if society means the welfare of one's fellow human beings. His book is, among other things, a treatise on the art of government, whether of a country or